Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 14th of July. This week begins with the Sun and Mercury continuing their journey through your sector of relating. Now Jupiter is also going through the last few days in this part of your scope too. But by Wednesday Jupiter moves into a new home, suggesting that when it comes to financial situations and your instincts, something that you've reached out to and engaged with over the last year may be about to come off spectacularly well for you. Not just this week necessarily, but in the following 12 months. But it may be a case of holding your nerve. But with the Sun in the part of your scope that's to do with basically working collectively with people, unfortunately it is linking with Mars, which is in a much more forceful part of your scope, which is urging you to be much more walking in the spirit of what you want as an individual. And you may have to juggle your instincts between networking, being cooperative, and on the other hand doing what's best for you. You could alienate someone if you try too hard or you see something through the narrow prism of your own needs. However, Venus is going to be moving into your sector of relating on Friday, and this is a sensational change. You could find that a relationship that's maybe not necessarily been strained, but not necessarily straightforward, can just become that much more cooperative. There can be more diplomacy going backwards and forwards. It can seem less stuck in each of you getting your own way. So even if Mars does see you at times feeling quite strident this week at its most extreme, Venus is asking you to be more conciliatory in your approach. Your ruler also starts to go forwards, and that occurs on Saturday. Now, Saturn has been treading water in the part of your scope to do with your future, and any aspirations you've had may have seemed to be really stuck and not evolving quite as quickly as you would like. The chances are things can speed up for you from now. There is a quarter moon, however, which occurs on Saturday, suggesting that the relationship issue that I've pointed out could come up with Mars can also come up in terms of the more emotional side of relating. Someone may not be very sensitive to you, or you may find yourself caught in the middle of two friends who are finding it hard to get on. But at the end of the day, you are given a wonderful opportunity with the Sun, Mercury and Venus by the end of the week in your part of your situation to do with partnerships, to sharpen up your listening skills, reach out, try to meet people in the middle, and certainly if you're footloose and fancy free, someone very alluring can enter your circle over the next 28 days, and that's something to feel truly excited about. Thank you for joining me, good luck, and goodbye for now.